welcome back to another episode of Tea-nage Wasteland. So today we're doing one out of the big box from the stash haul that I did on Black Friday, and this is the Oolong Tea White Peach. So I was almost the most excited for this one out of anything in that whole order. Wu Yai Oolong Tea and fresh juicy white peach flavor. Now, as somebody who adores peaches anyway, but finding a white peach variety of tea, that sounded amazing. In theory. So, I'm gonna tell you the experience after I read the stuff on the box to you. Where does it talk about it? Here it is. So, don't mind me while I sit back against the... Actually, no, it's probably too far from the microphone, never mind. But, Oolong tea. Oolong from the wild and steep cliffs of China's Wu Yai Mountains, or is it Wu Yi? I don't know. Paired with the fresh, sweet flavors of white peach. Enjoy this refreshing, naturally sweet tea as a gentle pick-me-up any time of day. The ingredients are Wu Yai, or Wu Yi Oolong tea, orange peel, lemongrass, natural white peach flavor, natural peach flavor. And then they have the usual thing about the company. Explore our world of tea. Welcome to our world of tea. We know tea is your catalyst for strength, comfort, energy, and moments of serenity. Serenity now! Oh, it's sad now because he just died. Sorry, Jerry Stiller. It is for us too. That's why it's our life's work to share the joy of tea with the world. We believe tea should do more than just satisfy. It should take you on a flavorful journey. Tea is in our soul, and we exist to share that bliss with you in every cup. We aren't just makers of tea, we're tea people. Open to bring your taste buds to life. So I did. And this is what the little packets look like. They're very cute. Obviously peach colored. It's basically the same exact stuff back here. Steep 3 to 5 minutes at 170 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, or 77 to 82 degrees Celsius. And with 8 fluid ounces of water. And yes, it is kosher, it is non-genetically modified, verified. So, now that we have that out of the way. Oh, it's also certified B. We're proud to be a part of the community that believes in the power of business for good. More at stashtee.com/B Corp. Okay. Well, you guys know, every time I've ever talked about this particular brand on this channel, I've always fangirled over them like crazy and said how they have never once disappointed me. I regretfully inform you, this was the first time I was ever disappointed. And maybe it was because I had such high expectations for it. Oh yeah, for iced tea, use double tea bags. Box is recyclable and printed with environmentally friendly vegetable-based inks. All our teas are made with quality ingredients and are kosher certified and gluten-free. Okay, so that's truly everything that is on the box. Now, when I opened it, immediately it just smelled so fragrant and so beautiful and so wonderful that I was expecting it, to taste the way it smelled. Like most teas do. However, I suppose I should have guessed with white peach rather than regular peach. It's going to be a much lighter flavor. So the first time that I brewed it, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it on camera now because I probably would have just knee-jerk given it a terrible review. But I kept trying to see if there was anything I could do to make this work, but just steeping it on its own and drinking it straight as is, which is what I usually do with stash tea. Usually I don't have to add anything to it. It's just really naturally good as is. Glasses feel really crooked, that's why I keep messing with them. They're usually really good as is. I don't have to add to them. They're just good. So I tried it that way. For as fragrant as it was, no flavor. None. It was just like generic tea, if even that, but no peach. The aftertaste on the back of my tongue after a little bit, would taste very, very, very lightly, vaguely like peach, but that was the closest thing to flavor coming out of the entire thing, which is really depressing. So I tried it again, and I added honey to it. I got a tiny bit of flavor that way, but still not much. I mostly just tasted the honey that time. So this time, I tried it with sugar. I still must admit, it's still a very light flavor, but at least I can tell that it's supposed to be peach. So fine. I will highly recommend, if you buy this one, put sugar in it if you want to actually taste it taste like tea. That said, of the aftertaste that's naturally there, it is naturally sweet on its own, just you don't really get peach out of it till the aftertaste if you don't add to it. But if you add some sugar to it, not even necessarily a lot, just a little bit, you will in fact get a very light, very pleasant peachy flavor. But what gets me is how quickly it loses the scent after it's steeped. I don't understand. I really don't understand that for the life of me, and it's happened every time that I've tried to brew it. This is the 6th bag that I've tried. I don't know why this is so hard, but because I gave it 2 tries just on its own, 2 tries with honey. This is the 2nd time now with sugar, so I think this is the way I will be drinking the rest of the boxes, with sugar. And normally I don't ever add sugar to tea because I don't like the sugar crash I get from it, but if I want it to actually taste like what it's supposed to taste like, this is probably the way. I suppose I could also try doubling it up, but I don't want it to be gone that fast, so I think I'll just go the sugar route. It's a very, very, very light flavor, at best. So, yeah, I am sadly not that impressed with it. I wish I were. I really wanted to be. I wanted this to be my new favorite thing so badly. But it's like a very easily forgettable one. I don't see myself buying a second time because there's just such a lack of flavor unless I add to it and work at it to make it taste like something. But at least there is a way to get the flavor out of it, even if it requires adding sugar. So, I think my rating for this one is gonna be a 2 out of 5. It's not disgusting or anything, it just lacks flavor. And that makes me really, 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 really sad. Because I wanted to like it so badly. And I'm hoping that out of that huge order of all the flavors I bought, hopefully this will be the only dud that was amongst them. Or I might cry. I think I would be very upset if it happens on more of them, but I think it'll probably be an isolated incident, I hope, anyway. But, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that I would really, with a good conscience, recommend this one. I mean, unless you're cool with working at it, doubling it up, or adding sugar to it, in which case, yeah, go ahead and try it. I mean, their tea is fairly affordable. It's pretty cheap, so if you're putting it in order anyway, or if you should see it in a store. I've never seen this one in a store firsthand, but I wouldn't doubt it that there's some store that sells it. I mean, it might be worth a try, but go into it knowing that you may very well walk away disappointed with this one because they're just such a lack of flavor. So, yeah, I'm not happy that I have to give a bad review to this brand because I normally adore everything they do. But this one was a miss for me, and it makes me even sadder because it's not only this brand, but it was peach to boot! I'm like, oh my god! I'm so sad over this one. If they could pump up the flavor just a little bit, just a little even, I think I'd be a lot more forgiving with it, but I gotta be able to taste it without doing anything to it to feel better about it, really. So, anyways. That's my experience with this tea. Take it for what you will. That's the tea. So, anyways, that's it from me for this one. So, as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Have you ever tried this one? What did you guys think of it? Good, bad, or otherwise? Let me know down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.